Hi, loves. Medium Michaela Martin back on this February 24th, 2025, I do believe. Back with the Ananda family, as we hope all is well with you, loves. In the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we send to you and we share with you in as we are one, loves. Happy Monday to all of you. And please excuse the voice. The voice is still a little under the weather, so bear with the voice. Being that we're already grounded, loves, we're going to do a little bit of grounding for you and then jump right into this. We ask you, Father, Mother, Creator, to shield all your sons and daughters, including this Ananda family, in your diamond white light of peace, light, love, oneness, truth, strength, protection, wisdom, and support at this time, as any and all demonic energies, Father, Mother, Creator, must be dealt with by you, across all times, spaces, places, dimensions, ultra realities, and parallel universes, times 1,000, in the name of Yeshua the Christ. So it is done. As I hand over all of my ego, filter, and bias, any negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, opinions, and perceptions, Father, Mother, I hand it over to you to be dealt with, transcended, and transmuted in your violet flame of transmutation, so that the vessel may be a clear, open channel for my Ananda family and the being known as Sananda Yeshua, with only the purest intention of light and love. And so it is done. In the name of Yeshua the Christ. So this being said, loves, before Sananda Yeshua does his thing, I, Medium Michaela Martin, wanted to let you loves know what I have been going through. Like many of my brothers and sisters that are light workers and starseeds have been going through in the past weeks alone. But before we start, loves, if you do not like what is being spoken on this YouTube channel by myself or my Ananda family, please feel free and find another YouTube channel. As we send you peace, light, and love on your merry way. Take what resonates, loves, and leave the rest. So, to begin, loves, I, Medium Michaela Martin, have been going through a lot of trials and tribulations, not only in my current environment, but with certain brothers and sisters of ours that are clients that come to Sananda Yeshua and my Ananda family asking for us to do the work for them. Even though we've given them tools and everything they need, they just need to follow through with it. But many in the collective, when they come to us light workers and starseeds, they do not want to do the work or put in the effort. So that instead, they'd rather rely on my Ananda family and myself and brothers and sisters that are light workers and starseeds to do the work for them. My brothers and sisters and I are not here to do the work for them. We're here to love, guide, and serve humanity in the best way. To be as an example for them, if that makes sense, loves. And we are not going to throw any names under the bus, because we do not believe in that. But many clients have come to us doing the same thing. Just tell me what I need to do so I can do it and ascend. Or, I don't know how, so just do it for me. Or, I'm only asking for guidance. I'm not asking for anything else. But it turned into a 3-hour healing session. If that makes sense, loves. And as Yeshua himself said, you are your own divine healer. We are not your healers. You are. Only you can change your own filter and perception by being ready and willing to receive the tools that are already within you. If that makes sense, loves. And a lot of you in the collective, brothers and sisters that are star seeds and light workers, know exactly where I'm coming from. Because many brothers and sisters come to us and say, do it for me, basically, without saying those words exactly. And we cave and give in because of our love and light. We love everyone equally as our brothers and sisters. And some of them use that to their advantage, regardless of the situation or circumstance. So even when we give them tools that they already have within and teach them how to go within, they do not want to use it. So instead, my brothers and sisters and I that are light workers and starseeds get called negative names and get told that we're abandoning them or we're just like everybody else. Those negative comments that come out of their ego and fear and project it onto us. And this is another reason why, loves, my Ananda family and I have stopped doing phone sessions over the phone because personally for me, loves, I can't speak for any of my other brothers and sisters, but for me, I cannot continue doing phone sessions because what happens to me is I personally build up the relationship of love and trust with everyone that Sananda Yeshua was doing a session for and with. Therefore, building that relationship and that closeness. And then when they don't want to put in the effort or do the work that Yeshua gave them to do or follow through with it, then I get blamed for it. So this time, we're not doing sessions over the phone. We're just doing email only. That way there's no emotional attachment, nothing. It is strictly professional, and there's many brothers and sisters in the collective that have said, Michaela, if you do over the phone sessions, I'll pay you more. No, we're not doing that. We've already made the decision as a family to not do that. This has been the biggest lesson for me, personally, for myself, meaning Michaela Martin, because I am not used to saying no to everyone. I'm used to saying yes, okay, yes, over and over. Regardless of my physical health, physically, I'm putting everyone else first. And I was told by someone I love deeply in this family that I am way too nice to the collective, to the point that they might think that the being that is known as Michaela is a pushover. And that's got to stop. Because many brothers and sisters in the collective, they want a quick fix. They don't want to put in the effort and the work. And when something doesn't go their way, they want to blame the light workers and starseeds that are helping them without reciprocating the energy in return, because they did not know how to do that. And that's why Yeshua directs all of you to his book, Escaping the Matrix, Returning to Peace, Way of Peace, Volume 5, by Yeshua the Christ, to teach you how to break free of that programming of, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I can't. But you, brothers and sisters of the collective, have to put in the effort. My family and I, and when I say my family, I mean my Ananda family, my brothers and sisters that are here as light workers and starseeds as well. We are not here to do the work for you. We are here to love you, guide you, and assist you. Assisting does not mean do the work for you. That means to guide you and to assist when needed. If that makes sense, loves. Now, having said this is one of the toughest lessons that I, medium Michaela Martin, had to learn. Because I did not set boundaries for my energy and for my time and my effort. And I put my family last. Family should come first, along with Father, Mother, Creator, and then everything else after. And I realize this now. But at the time that we started doing phone sessions, and every other session, we would put the clients first. Brothers and sisters of the collective first, regardless of their energy or not. And then I, medium Michaela Martin, would have to clear myself after their energy and clean myself so that I could remain pure and open for Yeshua and my Ananda family, despite the physical limitations of the body that I'm dealing with currently in this incarnation. This lesson for me has been the most rewarding but tough lessons for me to do in my current incarnation. And yes, I've been on this planet many times, so this isn't my first rodeo, but this was the first time that I had to say enough is enough. I had to set boundaries, and as I didn't understand how important my energy is and my time with my family is. I have family members in my physical incarnation that need me, whether they're on other dimensions or whatever, they still need me. And there's brothers and sisters of mine that do this work correctly with me that also need me. Putting me first was the biggest lesson in this. After being told by many clients that I'm abandoning them and I'm just like everyone else. And this is why, loves, I asked Yeshua to address this in a video, even though he's already done a video on the importance of setting boundaries. And he gave me the title for this video, which is Preserving Your Energy, and why this is so important. This being said, loves, to all of you brothers and sisters of the collective that are starseeds and light workers that have gone through this as well many times, I'm here. Our family's here. We love and support all of you. We appreciate all of you. You're not alone. But it's time for all of us, light workers and starseeds, to put ourselves first. We can't help others unless we help ourselves first. And that's one of the hardest lessons that I, meaning Michaela Martin, have had to learn. Because I hate the word no. I've always hated the word no. But now, no has become my best friend. I can still be loving and send them peace, light, and love toward everyone. But as far as them not putting in the effort and me caving every time, no, I'm done. And a special thank you to my Ananda family who supported me through this in the past week. I love you guys so much. Thank you as well to Kimberly Palm for being a part of this family as well and loving me through it and teaching me the most important lesson. And that lesson was, don't cry over spilt milk. So I realize now that it's not up to me to do the work for them. It's up to them to do the work for themselves. Once we've given them the tools, it's on them to take it and run. So thank you to Kimberly Palm from Spiritual Growth Journeys for teaching me that lesson as well. And now I see why she does everything over the phone, because you don't build up the emotional attachment or anything else when you do things over the phone. So from this point forward, that's what we're doing as an Ananda family. And there's also another crucial person that I want to send my deepest love and thank you to. We will just say, I love you. You know who you are. And we can just call you A. Thank you for supporting me. I know it's been tough these last few weeks with the collective and with the environment. But I love you. And thank all of you for your light and love and support. Now, having said this, loves, this was a lesson for me that was provided by Father, Mother, Creator to stand in my power and say no. And be okay with saying no. And setting boundaries. And giving myself the attention that she needed. And bringing love to myself rather than just giving it freely to the collective and not giving it in return. So again, loves, only take what resonates. Remember, we send you peace, light, and love on your spiritual journey. And if you want to share us, you may do that. And you may go to our official website, christphoenixwritingacademy.mysharkingly.com for more information and details. You can all go to Kimberly Palm's websites on there as well under the official links section of the YouTube channel and of the website. So please go over there and check our channel out as well. And now, Sananda Yeshua, I will turn everything over to you. And thank you for your love and support through all this crap the past week or so. And indeed, once again, greetings unto you, precious and holy, beautiful, divine children of that which is love. For indeed, I am your beloved brother, friend, and equal, the one you've known simply throughout time and space as Sananda, Yeshua the Christ. I come not forth to teach you, but to honor and love and serve in the oneness that is perfect, unconditional love, that is the Father, Mother, our womb consciousness, dear ones. It is in this way, with great joy and humbleness, that we speak where one perceives oneself to be in the one heart of Christ, that is indeed shared by all beloved friends. Through this, my beloved sister, the one whom you know as Michaela, the one voice of one Sananda Yeshua. We have presented our beloved with this challenge so that we could, shall we say, give unto you this teaching of the importance of setting boundaries and preserving one's energy for only that which is the good, the holy, and the beautiful. As you are important, dear ones, you are divine beings, a perfect creation, dear one, are you not? Your energy is sacred, dear one. When one does not protect oneself from others' energies, it can be, should we say, detrimental to your physical health, mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health, dear one. As all of your bodies are intimately connected, dear one. What you do for oneself, you do for others, dear one. As the Holy Child is but one. Many upon your planet, dear ones, have said, well, Yeshua, I can't say no, because I am what you have referred to as the pure of heart. Indeed, dear one, many of you, like workers in starseeds, are what one Yeshua has referred to as the pure of heart. This does not mean that one cannot say no. This means, in truth, beloveds, and please listen carefully, one needs to remind oneself of one's power and divine sovereign being, that which you are. You are not weak if one says no. You are therefore setting boundaries and limitations that one will tolerate and one will not tolerate, dear one. You are setting the boundaries and therefore the goal for your being, dear one, to raise your vibration in your divine sovereign power, dear one. When one says no, it's okay to speak your truth, dear one, of light and love. For indeed we know, dear one, that your societal structures have programmed all of you, beloved brothers and sisters, in your collective to, should we say, be in fear of what others would perceive of you or think about you, dear one. For have I not said off and on to you through this, my beloved sister, perception equals projection. That is all it is, dear one. It is one's perception of who and what they declare you to be. That is what is being projected onto you, dear one, through their own filters and frequencies, dear ones. Their own beliefs and their own programmings have been therefore projected onto you, beloved souls, and vice versa. All of you, beloveds, are mirrors for another beloved brother or sister. What you need to see within yourself is manifested outward so that you may stand in your power, dear one, and, should we say, own it for yourself, dear one. When ones upon your planet are attacking you by their tongue or by their thoughts or of a low vibration, they are only seeking, should we say, validation outside of oneself, but rather the validation in truth comes from the I am within all perfect divine creation, not external sources, beloved ones. Therefore, I say unto you, dear one, and please listen carefully, it is important for beloved brothers and sisters that are light workers and starseeds to remain grounded, centered, focused, in the good, the holy, and the beautiful. Focus on only that which is love. If one tries to, should we say, to use the word of your duality, persuade you into helping them but they are not ready and willing to help themselves, dear one cannot therefore help them. As I have taught my beloved sister, one cannot help those unless they are ready and willing to be helped themselves, dear one. You cannot help those that do not want to be helped, beloveds. You are enough. You have done enough, dear one. You are powerful. The word no is power, just as the word yes is, dear one. You are preserving your energy when one steps back and takes your power back, whether it had been stolen from you, given to the collective freely, through your words, actions, and deeds. You are taking your power back when you say no, dear ones, because you have your divine free will choice, dear one, given unto you by that which is the Father, Mother, Abun consciousness. Free will does not mean, dear ones, and please listen carefully, free will does not mean that one can allow other beloved brothers and sisters to, shall we say, to use a word of your duality, walk all over you. But free will is given unto you to be used wisely and constructively, dear one, when one is giving away energy freely to beings that are not ready and willing to receive it, and therefore not reciprocating it back to you in the proper way. It is going to, shall we say, usurp your energy, dear one. And the usurping of energy is what one is having to build up in your times of meditation and prayer and cleansing and clearing afterward, dear one. Does that make sense for you? It is not your fault, beloved souls of earth, that your collective brothers and sisters may or may not be ready to hear the truth and do their homework, shall we say. It is up to them, not you. They are not going to be able to use the cheat sheet, dear one, any longer, as the accountability is at hand. Everyone and everything is accountable for his or her own actions, thoughts, words, feelings, projections, and perceptions. Does that make sense for you? You are not responsible for them, beloved souls, but yourself. Hold yourself, beloved light workers and starseeds, in your divine power. Know that you are enough. Know that setting boundaries is key, dear one, to reclaiming your power, standing in your truth, beloveds, holding your torch of love and light firmly within you and around you at all times, as your energy, dear ones, is sacred. You are the bearers of New Shambhala, dear one. And what is New Shambhala but heaven to earth? Therefore, dear one, it is important to hold oneself in the highest esteem with the highest level of vibration of that which is love that one can possibly withstand, dear one. And not to let others in your energy field that are not of ready and willing vibration, dear one, to be that which they are created to be. If they are not ready and willing, dear one, you have an interesting saying in your world of duality. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, dear one. And indeed, this is true, beloved. You can give them all the tools they have within, but in truth, beloveds, they, the beloved brothers and sisters of light, have to do the work themselves. And this is why our beloved sister has been told a lot this week by brothers and sisters of the collective that she, should we say, is like everyone else. She abandons people. And this is not so, dear one. The reason in which this has been projected onto our beloved sister and many of our beloved brothers and sisters that are light workers and star seeds is because they fear it within themselves, dear one. It is not who you are. You are beacons of light and love. You are here as volunteers to help with the ascension, dear one. Does that make sense for you? You are not here to baby them, but only empower them with your ancient wisdom, knowledge, light, and love. When ones seek to disempower you, use their disempowerment against you for the greater good of humanity. Use it as a strength mechanism, dear one, to raise your vibration instead of lowering it, dear one. Setting boundaries, indeed, is key, dear one. For what you declare and decree becomes so, dear one, does it not? You are the key holders to your own sovereignty. If one does not set boundaries, therefore limiting one's energy to only working with the beloved brothers and sisters that are open and ready and willing to receive, you are enabling the ones that are not ready to come to you, dear one. Do not waste your time on things that one cannot help, dear one. Only help those that want to be helped. You're not here to save the world, as only perceptions can be shifted, dear one. You are here to help awaken humanity, those that are ready and willing to shift their consciousness. You are power, dear ones. You are light. You are love. You are worthy enough, dear one. Your energy is sacred, as are you, that is, I am. What one gives one's energy away to is not often reciprocated back to you. Because in truth, dear one, and please listen carefully, they do not know, or should we say understand, how to tap into their own power and use their own power for their own healing. So it's a, should we say, one way, dear one. Does that make sense for you? This indeed is what one Yeshua is trying to stop, dear one. For all indeed have the same power that dwells within me, also dwells within you, dear one. Greater things that I have done, you will therefore also do, dear one. You are your own divine healer. Setting boundaries, beloved, does not mean one is a coward. That means one is strong, one is independent, one is preserving their I am energy for only those that are ready and willing to receive it, dear one, and ready and willing to put in the effort behind it. Ready and willing to make the change to New Shambhala, dear one. Does that make sense for you? It is not up to you, beloved star seeds and light workers, to save humanity, but only to guide, love, and serve the I am within you and those I am presence that are already awakened or awakening within your fellow beloved brothers and sisters back to the reality of truth and that which is love, the good, the holy, and the beautiful, dear one. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? Your energy shall not be wasted on beloved brothers and sisters that are, should we say, not open and are consistently bringing others down. For one Yeshua is but the Prince of Peace, dear one, as are all of you, Prince and Princesses of Peace, beloved. Creating peace in this new Shambhala is where your planet is indeed headed, beloveds. Only you in your collective can change your perceptions and the lens that which you see through, dear one. Does that make sense for you? This indeed is why our beloved had to go through this, so that when Yeshua could teach how important it is to savor your sacred energy, for only those that can truly, fully accept the divine gift of light and love, and truly return it fully to you. Reciprocated, dear one. Does that make sense for you? There's nothing impossible to you or for you when one perceives with the mind of God. I am. That is the power, dear one. That is the key that unlocks the door. Instead of beloved brothers and sisters saying, "Can you just heal me, Yeshua, Michaela, Ananda family?" we say unto you, we can heal you, but so too can you heal yourself. The same power that dwells within all of us dwells within all of you. You are your own divine healer, that which is I am. Does that make sense, beloved friends? There is no need for a middleman in your world of duality, but you have been programmed by your duality of fear, pain, suffering, strife, revenge, and darkness and deception to need a middleman because of your beliefs and your traditions and your programming, dear one. But the I am presence is always within you, dear one, as I am is the divine healer. For have I not set off and unto you through this, my beloved? Love heals all things, trusts all things, transcends, embraces, allows, and accepts all things for what it is, without trying to restrict it to your third entity consciousness. Because in truth, love knows no boundaries, nor limitations, nor restrictions. For love is infinite and eternal, that which you are, as I am. So in truth, beloveds, it is important to only give to those that are ready and willing to receive energy, and that are ready to put in the homework to change their perceptions of their own duality, to create a new Shambhala for themselves. One cannot help those that do not want to be helped. This indeed is why many upon your planet come to one Yeshua and one Yeshua's family and say, nothing's happening, nothing's working for me, because you're in a state of I can't, and you're in a state of fear, dear ones. All things are done through you with the presence of I am, Father, Mother, Abun, consciousness, dear one. Does that make sense for you? Not my will, but thine be done. It is indeed that simple, beloved friends. We are only mirrors to you and for you, to show you the true potential within oneself that is but light and love, as all of you, beloveds, have the potential to be Christed. And what does this mean, dear one? Being Christ is abiding in light, love, peace, harmony, oneness, unity, and of the highest vibration. Surrendering to the will of light and love that is God, dear one. Letting go of your egoic perceptions, that which has been created by the dark ones for mind control, trickery, and manipulation. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? You are the key holders to a new Shambhala, beloved. That new Shambhala begins with you, light workers and star seeds, stepping up, taking your power, illuminating the darkness, standing firm in your truth, saying no, standing your ground when one needs to, dear one, using your own free will for the greater good of humanity. As one Yeshua says to you, beloveds, please listen carefully. Many of you, light workers and starseeds, that are here in your current time and space, are only here to serve of the highest vibration of light and love, to be as an example for others, dear one, to which we bow before you in deepest love and gratitude and say thank you, beloveds. You are indeed heard and thereby seen and acknowledged by the beloved brothers and sisters of light that surround you now. You are not alone, dear one. Do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. Trust in your instincts, dear one. Trust in what one would see as your mother's intuition. The I Am presence that is the Mother Goddess within you. The Father Abun consciousness within you. If something does not feel right within yourself, trust it, dear one. Trust the I Am within you. Say no when it says to say no, dear one. We know indeed you want to heal everyone, including oneself. But assuredly I say unto you, healing is on the horizon, dear one. As the wounded healers, that which you are, as light workers and starseeds, are coming, as it is indeed fast approaching. Those that are of a lower vibration do not need to be in one's energy field. Only allow certain beings that are in your vibration of light and love. Remain grounded, centered, and protected in the truth of I Am, dear ones. That is your divine sovereign power, dear one. As you are a sovereign being, dear one, are you not? You can therefore do this. You, light workers and starseeds, have gone through this for many millennia to strengthen yourself, to strengthen your bond with each other, to rally around each other in light and love. And one Yeshua and our Father, Mother, Creator, our Boon consciousness is indeed proud of you, beloved. You are doing all that one can for humanity. It is not up to you to fix the planet, but it is up to them, your beloved brothers and sisters upon the collective, to heal themselves and fix themselves and go within and say, what is it within me that is mirrored back to me that I need to fix myself? It is not up to you, dear ones, to fix everything. It is up to you to be that which you already are, that which I am, that is Christ. Setting boundaries does not mean one is a coward, or one is weak, or one is any lesser than another beloved brother or sister, dear one. For indeed, ye are God. All of you are equal in the eyes of the Father, Mother, our Boon consciousness, dear one. There is no less nor greater than another beloved brother or sister. All of you, light workers and starseeds, are on a mission to help with the ascension, help with more light and love upon your Holy Mother, beloved Earth, to help with the new Shambhala, heaven to earth, at this time. For those that do not want the help, simply send them love and let it go, beloveds. For indeed you have done all you can do, dear ones. And as our beloved have said, enough is enough. You need to stand together in your own power and speak your truth and set boundaries for one's energy to be only used for the greater good of humanity, not the ones that will usurp the energy, but ones that will actually take benefit from it, dear one. And heed the words of one Sananda Yeshua and one Yeshua's family. And heed the words of your, should we say, homework that one has been given. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? You, beautiful light workers and starseeds, are here to remind everyone of their own power and anchor more Christ consciousness in to your Holy Mother, beloved Earth. You're not here to babysit them. You're here to be the beacon of light for them when they're lost in your darkness and illusion, but not do the work for them. You're only here to love, serve, and guide those that are ready and willing to receive your wisdom that you carry within you from many embodiments past, dear one. If those seek to disempower you, dear one, it is only because they are seeking to disempower themselves, and therefore they are projecting it onto you, dear one. But fear not, for indeed you are light, and you are love, and you are peace, prince and princesses of peace at this time, dear one. You are the bearers of new Shambhala, and we are proud of you. The beloved brotherhood and sisterhood of light stand behind you, along with the comforter creator of moon consciousness, with arms outstretched of compassion, tenderness, mercy, empowerment, and light and love. As we do this journey together, light workers and starseeds, you are never alone. And so indeed it is. I am indeed your beloved brother, friend, and equal, the one you've known throughout time and space of duality as Sananda, Yeshua the Christ. I come not forth to teach you, but to honor and love and serve and stand beside you as your brother in light divine. For indeed that is what I am. As I am but the Prince of Peace, dear one, as are you. And with my sword of truth, I come forth yet again to bind all evil and darkness and liberate the pure in heart. So indeed, the truth may set you free once again. Hold your ground in your power, dear ones. Use your power wisely, as the great I Am is within you always, dear one. And so indeed it is.